What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Footballrs. My name's Tony, and you can follow me down below at LINEMAN Football. Guys, today's video, we're gonna be talking about all the best places that you can pick up football gear. Now, I think we've pretty much all had the exact same experience, right? Where you're looking online, you find that item you want, right? You go to check out with it or whatever you're gonna do, and then you kind of like pause and you're like, I think I'm just gonna wait like a day or 2 days, and then like I'll pick it up on Friday, and that way it'll ship out in like 2 weeks or whatever it's gonna be, and it'll be here and like that, it'll be fine. Right, we all have done that. And then you go back, you check your cart, boom, the item is sold out, it's gone. And then after that, you start that mad scramble, right? It's like, where am I gonna find that item? Shit, like, I need to get it here in time for this game or before the season starts or for Christmas or whatever that is. So today I'm gonna talk through a bunch of the different companies that I trust when it comes to buying football products. And I'm gonna break it down into different category levels for you guys. Now, the first category we're gonna look at is gonna be straight from the manufacturer. So these are gonna be the manufacturers of the product you're looking at. And most cases you can buy directly from them. Some of the big ones that we could talk about are like the Nike, Adidas, Under Armour, as far as like cleats and gloves and that kind of stuff. But for other equipment, you know, Riddell is a big one as well. Sports Star for chin straps. There's tons of different companies that make football products. So these manufacturers are gonna be a good source for some, but not all. One of the good examples would be something like Nike or Adidas. Most of the time, most of the stuff that you get on Nike or Adidas directly will be in all these other sites. However, one of the ones that I do trust more than others is going to be direct from the manufacturer for any other football equipment. A lot of these companies like Riddell, they have tons of different face masks available on their website. Whereas some of the other sites, like if you look at like an Eastbay or a Sports Unlimited, they just don't have the exact same amount of options as you do there. Okay, now we've looked at the manufacturers, right? Nike, Adidas, all that kind of stuff. Now let's look one level down from them. And these are going to be the global distributors of products that have set up partnerships with these companies. I'm talking about companies like Dick's Sporting Goods, Eastbay, Sport Check. Now, a level down from them would be something like a Sports Unlimited, which is like not as well known as these other big ones, but still relevant, and like a Green Gridiron, which they don't just sell face masks anymore. They have a whole store where you can buy, you know, face masks, decals, visors, all that kind of stuff. So a part of the same conversation, but not quite that like big fit. Now with these companies, sometimes they'll set up actually exclusives with the manufacturer. A really good example of that would be the Turbo Fuel Pack from Adidas this year for the At A Zero lineup for cleats and gloves. So if you wanted to pick up the Turbo Fuel Pack colorways, those were only available on Eastbay and Adidas. You couldn't get those on like Dick's Sporting Goods or Amazon. These distributors are really good because you oftentimes have accounts of them. You can get other stuff outside of just whatever the manufacturer offers. So, you know, if you want Nike gloves and Adidas cleats or whatever, you don't have to go to two different manufacturers' website. You can just get them both in the exact same place, which is really nice. There's just a lot of options with these retailers where you can pick up a bunch of different stuff all at once. One account, one cart, makes it really easy. Another nice thing with these is going to be coupon codes. So I've not really seen a lot of like coupon codes directly from the manufacturer's website for like Adidas. However, most of the time you can find coupon codes for like an Eastbay or a Dick's. Now, speaking of coupon codes, we're going to have a separate video coming out very soon where I talk about different ways to save money buying products online. Watch out for that. Okay, now the next one is going to be your like small distributors that are just starting out, that they kind of offer like a range of products or just a couple products, and you're not really going to them because of the shipping cost or because of the colors they have. You're more going to them because you want to support like a smaller person in the market and not just give it to the Amazons of the world. A couple that I've worked with in the past that have been really good. We've worked with OA Sports LLC. They've been really good to us. Another one is FB Cleat Heat. He does really specific stuff like exclusive colorways, stuff directly from teams as far as like, you know, university, college team colorways that you can't even get from like the manufacturer. A couple of my cleats were from him as well. So these are some of the really cool guys that you want to support that are a little bit lower down in the chain, but it's nice to see them, you know, carve out an area where they belong. The next category we're going to talk about is going to be the global e-commerce platforms. Now this is so if you don't just want to buy football stuff, if you want to buy a pair of cleats and a thing of toothpaste and, you know, whatever else at the exact same time, these are going to be like your Amazons. I haven't had a lot of luck with Amazon though. I found that most of the times when I was looking at products on Amazon, I either found they were way overpriced compared to just like an Eastbay, or I found with them that they were unavailable. So I polled my fans and I asked, and like 80% of them used Amazon to buy football products, but maybe because I'm based in Canada, it's just not as popular of an option yet. Okay, now the last one to go buy stuff is gonna be your secondary markets. These are gonna be resellers and global places where people can put products on that are used, new, collectible, different things like that. And this is gonna be where you're mostly looking for stuff like, if you want the Nike Hyper Beast and they haven't been made for like 5 years, but you know you want another pair of those gloves, these are gonna be the places you're gonna look for those products. There's trading platforms available in your area, right? The big ones for me are gonna be Facebook Marketplace and Craigslist. So you can look on there for those products. If you wanna expand your search a little bit farther, you're gonna go to like your eBays, because they will most likely be available on there. I bet I can find a pair of Nike Hyper Beasts on eBay right now if I wanted to. Next one's gonna be like your specific sport only product area. So this one is going to be called Sideline Swap. Sideline Swap has a lot of stuff on there. They have helmets, gloves, shoulder pads, cleats, like a lot of different things, collectibles. So that's one I actually just recently found out about. Again, this will all be linked in the description down below. And then you have your like more like hype beast-esque ones where there's a lot of different people using them. So like your GOAT and your Stock X, you can a lot of times mostly just football cleats on there. You don't really find gloves or helmets or any of that kind of stuff, but those will be available on there as well. So there you guys go. Again, I will have each of these linked in the description down below if you want to check any of them out to look at products. Now, it is important to note, Eastbay has always been the biggest supporter of us. The next time you are buying products, make sure to use whatever links we have in the descriptions of our videos, because those will most likely be for Eastbay. There you guys go. There's today's video on the best places to buy football gear online. Again, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Subscribe, as we're putting out 2 videos every single week. Check you next time.